Moha! I am the merciless and most deadly floating head. Come at me, bro. Hey boys and girls, it's KnightStalker here. Welcome along today to my video on Treatise. Check it out. We got 300 of these bad boys to open up. I've been saving them up for a little while, at least all season, probably a little bit longer, just to do this very specific video. So there's one thing I want to show you about Treatise before we go and open them up, and that is quite simply, where are we here? Got lots of them, right? We want to turn some of them into more doctrines. So we want to go to salvage. So for example here, if you want to bring some up, hold down the shift key and you can transfer as many as you like, and then that will turn them into these little salvagey bits. Okay, these thingamajigs here, principles. You can see how many you've got down here in the corner. This one here, once you've got 100 principles, you can exchange them for Treatise. Nice and easy. So without any more form of ado, let's go and see how many purple doctrines, blue doctrines, green and grey we get, and we'll produce some statistics at the end of each one. I do have to do this video across several days, because if you didn't know, every single day has a different Treatise opening doctrine selection. So the Bowmans Wrath on this battlefield, the archers outrange the enemies, blah 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 blah. So this is Archer Day, what is commonly referred to as Archer Day. There's the Carrion Banquet, which is Infantry Day, and then there is Field of Broken Lances, which is Cavalry Day, and those are the three main groups. So let's get on and open some doctrines. Okay, so now it is time to open some doctrines. We open up my little thing here. We actually have 300, well, 297. I will open 100 of each, just to make sure it's nice and tidy. So let's get going with that. Today is Bowmans Wrath. So it is actually, at this point, fantastically Archer Day. So there's no open 10 doctrine dunga, no button for that. So here we go. I'll probably play it and fast forward. Let's see how we get on immediately. So, boys and girls, here are our results from day one, range day. So, what have we got here? We can notice now that there are 3 different white doctrines available. All of them are damage, and they're all the piercing, slashing, and blunt. Nice and easy. Of the green doctrines available, we've got all the penetration ones, so piercing, blunt, slashing, penetration, plus 75. Now, with the blue and purple ones, it's going to be a bit different, right? Because there are more available than we have got here today. All we can really do to guarantee decent stats is that we know that, as you can see here, the chance of getting a blue is 12% or thereabouts. There are more ranged doctrines that are blue than what we got here today, although not many, to be fair. And same with the purple. There are more purple doctrines available than we got here today from the archery side of things. But we do know that the chance of getting purple is about 11%. Some testing has been done on this prior by other people, and the thing about the purple ones is that you will always get one purple one for every 10 doctrines you open, always. So it's a guaranteed 1 in 10 chance. There is also a 1% chance on top of that that you will get a purple as well. So this one happens to come out at 11%, which is something that has been tested before. But there we go. These are all the white ones available, the green ones available, and a percentage chance for both blue and purple. So how about now we go and open some infantry doctrines? What do you reckon? Let's go. Alright boys and girls, here are the results from our Infantry Day, Day 2. Check it out. We've got the white doctrines are all of the defensive doctrines, so it's blunt / pierce, but also the health. And that plays out in the green as well. Slashing, piercing and blunt defense, and also extra health, but to a bigger degree than the white doctrines, obviously. So we've got a few blue doctrines this time. We've got seemingly a higher percentage. We've gone from 12 to 17, and we'll see what we get on Cavalry Day, and we'll take an average. But here are the quantities and individual doctrines that we've got. There's quite a little variety there. There are obviously a bigger variety of them inside the potential pool for Infantry Day doctrines over archery and gun doctrines, because they're a much wider sort of form of units. You know, there's sword and shield infantry, as well as polearm infantry, as well as spear infantry, which is different to just like guns and archers, right? There's only two. There's much wider scope in Day 2, which is why we've got a bit more of a flex here on the blue. So all in all, I'd say it's relatively consistent. I do notice that particularly our green is a little bit lower and our blue is a little bit higher. It'll be very interesting to see how it pays out when we go to the Cavalry Day. So how about we go check that out now? Okay, and here are the results of Day 3 Cavalry Day. So as you can see, the white doctrines for Cavalry Day are the damage doctrines for white and for green. So either plus 50 or plus 60 damage respectively. We've got a limited number of blues. Of course, in cavalry there's really lance cavalry, bow cavalry and melee cavalry, and that's pretty much it. So not as much of a spread as Infantry Day again, just like ranged. And there we are with the purple doctrines as well. That top purple doctrine leadership, it's a minus 16% leadership cost to the unit that you put it on. It's only available on Frontier, and I tell you what, if you're playing on the My Game servers, you should be very, very, very thankful that this doesn't exist. It's super common to see triple gold cavalry loadouts, warbands. Have a look at the start of some of my videos. It's pretty obvious that these things are becoming really common, and with a 3% chance of getting one, it doesn't take long to really get fully decked out warbands. It's a very, very sad thing. Never mind. One other little thing I'll note is that the sprint doctrine we've seen come out on all 3 days, so I found that quite interesting. If we just flick over now to the sum totals. So here we go, these are sum totals. You'll see that the ranged infantry and cav totals are down the left hand side there, and we've got the sum total in the middle. So overall you've got a 52% chance of getting 2 doctrines when you use a Treatise. About 1 in 3 times you'll get a white doctrine. 90% of the time you'll get green. About 13% of the time you get blue. I'd say it's probably closer to 15. I just got a hunch, although that's not what the stats say, so we'll go with what the facts are. The facts are 13% and 10.33% of getting a purple doctrine, which, as we talked about earlier, guaranteed 1 in 10 with a small chance on the side of 1%, so that works out perfectly as well. Anyway, boys and girls, I hope you found this information useful, and I hope it helps you get the right doctrines that you're looking for to really boost your warbands and get really in there and be as competitive as you can. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new. Thanks so much for coming to my channel.